Hey nerds, this is just out the seat, and I just got through seeing The Gift. Oh, I've been meaning to see it for a while, actually. Uh, it's one of those thrillers that makes you really feel like you're watching a horror movie. I mean, it has suspense down pat. Uh, it uses a lot of depth of field shots, walking down corridors, uh, kind of that focal zoom where like the hallway seems longer and more treacherous, and you just wait for something to jump out at you. Classic. But it's a lot about paranoia, actually, not like present danger. Like, is there danger? Am I being watched? That sort of thing. But thematically, it's actually about betrayal and lying, and about bullying too. Haven't really seen an adult movie about bullying. Sorry, an adult movie? That sounds really weird. It's not like a porno. I mean, it's rated R, and it's also about relationships. I'm talking about it as if I'm pitching it as if it were my own movie. I actually have a soft spot for the movie after watching it, and it's a good movie in its own right. But I come to find out that Joel Edgerton, the writer and the director, is also one of the actors in the movie. Even though Jason Bateman is basically the pull, like actor-wise. And there's a fire truck. Someone's in danger. Someone's in a lot of danger. Also, there's a dog that sounds kind of like a dolphin. Anyway, it really is about the like interpersonal relationships and bullying, the past coming back to haunt you. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can pull. If I was gonna write like a paper about it, like there'd be so many different themes you could pick. But I think the kind of like what goes around comes around kind of deal is like one of its biggest things. It takes what starts off as a mundane situation, and because of the setup and because of how it seems, you assume that the perceived antagonist is in all rights this creepy stalkerish guy, but there's these genuine moments and just time and again just not any allowance to have a genuine moment with him. I mean, Jason Bateman's character versus the writer/director's character. I think it's really true to life in that there's a lot of missed chances to come to a mutual understanding, and they're missed. And eventually it builds up and bad things happen. Try not to ruin the movie, obviously. I want to word it like that because I really dig this movie. It reminds me of Enough. I think Jennifer Lopez was in that one. She's trying to get away from an abusive husband that actually was really manipulative, really a sociopath. It kind of reminds me of Gone Girl. Seeing your relationship a certain way and then realizing your relationship has kind of become poison, but you're kind of stuck. But in a way more aggressive way. Sorry if that's too spoilery. It's a really, really dark movie. Oh my gosh. And I do like that it's really dark shades of gray in terms of the characters. After you go to the end, you're like, but I can see why he did that. I was like, but that's not justifying him doing that. But you gotta admit, he went through a lot. But if he didn't do this, then he wouldn't have known. It's kind of like the thing with cops with cops, with the law, where like if you get evidence illegally, you can't use that in court to persecute the person. There's kind of a situation within the movie that it's kind of like if you didn't expect bad shit, then you wouldn't have been able to perceive the bad shit. And so I think it within myself it asked me an interesting question, this movie, because I had bullying happen to me in throughout my school years, middle school, high school, and like the thought of getting revenge, like the thought of like getting back at people, I think is like can be strong for people who had like issues, but I think putting yourself or being in a situation where a toxic person is going to give you a short end of the stick again and again is really dangerous for your emotions. So I won't ever say that someone deserves to be mistreated, but sometimes I think it's helpful to be proactive about toxic situations and who you're gonna be around. I think that one of the characters in the movie made the wrong choice in terms of who he wanted to try to be around and try to forge maybe connection with. Maybe it was revenge all from the beginning, but if I'm going to take the high road, the glass half full approach to looking at the morality present in this movie, I'm definitely going to say that they would have all been better off without the director's character running into the Jason Bateman's character. I'll say that much. I'll also say that I highly recommend this movie, and if you like thrillers at all, you definitely need to check it out. A lot of lying and like information, like sensitivity. It has this really big feel of voyeurism in it. It's really, really good. If you get a chance, watch it, even if you have to watch it like online or something. So, nerds, peace out, and I hope you have a good one.